Intertwined Fate and Destined 1 Tensai Shitara Slime Daten Ken by Sakura-Arashi. Prologue and a New Beginning. Shizu's POV. Hi, I am Shizu Izawa. I am a high school student and people consider my life to be successes full. Why? Well, that's because I have a lot of friends. People also consider me smart as well as kind. Also people says I am beautiful and apparently I am very popular at my school. But you see, I wouldn't consider my life as a smooth road because you see, every time my so-called popularity increases, I feel like my longtime best friend drifts farther away from me. I feel like we would see each other less and less because I feel like sometimes he avoids me and that keeps hurting my heart. Why, you ask? Well, it's because I also love him. I feel like I fell for him the moment we met. When we were just kids, he helped me from the bullies. Yes, I used to be bullied because of how much of a weirdo people used to see me. But he didn't see me that way and befriended me, and before I knew it I've fallen for him. I mean, how can I not fall for him? Ever since he saved me from those bullies, he's been by my side ever since, and when I need him the most he would always be there. His shoulder would always be the place I would cry on. Sometimes in his chest, but he never minded it. If I am feeling down or depressed, he would always be there to cheer me up, or when I am in a competition he would always cheer me on, and I would always do the same for him. How aren't you guys dating yet? You may be asking. Well, you see, it's well, I've always been too scared and nervous to confess my feelings towards him. I am scared of being rejected and ruining the relationship we have right now, but today I've gathered enough courage to confess my feelings. I just need to pray that he'll accept me. Today, like any other day, we're gonna be walking to school together. Right now I am at a bus stop waiting for him to show up. Then I started hearing the footstep of someone running. When I turned around I saw him running towards me, and he's not wearing his top square shoulder top and is only wearing a sleeveless shirt on his top, and I could see his top body because of him looking wet, and because of that I started turning red while trying to calm down. On the bottom he's wearing a black straight-legged pants. Hey Shizue-san, good morning, sorry I am late, he said while trying to catch his breath and looking very exhausted. He looked like he ran to get here, I said to myself. Hey Satoru-kun, good morning, it looks like you ran here instead of taking a bus, I replied, trying not to stare at him because at this distance I could easily see his BB body. Actually he looks very hot like this, I thought to myself, making myself turn red again. Well, you see, I woke up pretty late because I stayed up all night to do our group project, but because the other members are very lazy I ended up doing all of it, he said while trying to fix himself and looking a bit annoyed. Well, anyways, after school I've got something important to tell you, so meet me after school, I said looking a bit red. Well, that's funny cause I've also got something important to tell you, so let's just meet at the playground next to school where we usually meet, he replied while trying to avoid eye contact. I wonder what he's going to tell me, I thought, cause I am an idiot when it comes to love apparently. Well, anyways, let's head to school before we end up arriving late, I said, noticing the time. Oh crap, yeah, you're right, we might still be able to make it if we walk fast enough, he replied, so we started walk running. Satoru's POV. Hi, I am Satoru Mikami. I am a normal high school student and today is the day that I will finally confess my feelings to Shizue-san. She's my long-time childhood best friend. Yep, that's right, I've gathered enough courage to confess my feelings to her. Actually lately I've been avoiding her because a lot of guys keep on confessing their love for her, and each time I get scared that I might lose the chance to tell her how I actually feel. As I was walking towards the school I saw Shizue-san waiting for me. She was wearing a blouse attached with a sailor-style collar and a pleated skirt, and as usual I would freeze up upon seeing her and stare at her for a few moments. Why do I stare at her, you ask? Well, it's because I always get mesmerized by her beauty, that's why I feel thankful for letting me be her best friend. I mean, she'll always be there when I need her the most, like when I would cry it would be her shoulder or her chest, and that warmth always seems to calm me down. That's probably why I've completely fallen for her. At first I didn't see her beauty, but as time passes on I start to realize how lucky I am to be by her side. After talking with her we quickly headed towards the school before the school bell rings. In school. Hey Shizu, are you and Satoru going out together? Akira asked. She is one of my friends. What? No, we're not going out, we're just friends, I replied while stuttering and a bit nervous. Is that so? Then why are you walking to school every day and seem so close? She asked suspiciously. We're just friends, he is my childhood friend and my best friend, that's it, for now I hope. I said, saying the last part in a really low voice that Akira couldn't hear. Huh, what was that? Akira said. Huh, oh no, it's nothing anyways, don't we have class to attend to? I said, trying to change the topic. Yeah, you're right, crap, we're gonna be late, hurry, let's go, she said. Let's go, if we ran we might make it, I said, and we began running. While Shizu ran to get to her next class, Satoru was in a similar situation as Shizu a while ago. Hey Satoru-kun, are you and Shizu finally dating? Sora asked. He is one of my best friends. What? No, we're not dating, we're just close childhood friends, I replied. Well, it's obvious you like her and it's also obvious she loves you, so are you gonna confess or what? Sora said. Wait, Shizu likes me. I am a that dense. Well, will we when I confess? Well, to be honest with you, I am planning on confessing my feelings after class, I replied. Ah, I see, good luck on your confession. Ah crap, the class is almost starting, let's run. He said, and we began to run. After a few hours it was PE time for Shizu. Hey Shizu-chan, can you get some sports supply in the storage room? Thanks, my teacher said. So I started heading in the storage room. When I got there, while I was looking for the supplies I needed, suddenly a circle started forming around me, then the circle grew into a fire and surrounded me. Everything went black, and after a few moments I saw a guy standing in front of me. He had long platinum gold hair, blue narrow eyes, a well-defined face, and skin so white that it is almost transparent. He was wearing a long black cape as well as a gray, gold and dark blue armor that covered his entire body. What happened? Where I am? Who are you? I asked the blonde hair guy. Tisk, seems like another failed summoning, he said, sounding disappointed. It looks like you have quite the affinity for fire, he said, looking a bit more interested. Ifrit, come forth and inhabit her body, he said, and suddenly his eyes started glowing red. What's going on? I started panicking. Then a flame and messy-haired guy appeared and started walking towards me. Then suddenly he went inside me. HMPH, it looks like it wasn't that big of a failure, he said, then he left me alone. After staying here for a while I learned a few things. First, I was summoned by a guy named Leon Cromwell. Second, magic exists in this world. Third, it seemed like the era was a bit of mixed medieval and modern. I guess this is a fantasy world, huh? I never got to confess my feelings to my only love, Satoru. I hope we meet in this horrible world, I thought to myself, holding him as hope. The same thing that happened in the original happened with Shizu, like her being saved by the hero and all. Sorry if I didn't write more about how Shizu lived in this world, I didn't have enough time to write, sorry. Satoru's POV. After my school I started heading towards the playground. I guess Shizu is already at the playground waiting for me. Well, better hurry up then, I thought, but while crossing the street a rouge car appeared and ran me over. What happened? Oh, that's right, I got ran over. I woke up being brought to the hospital. Damn it, I am gonna die now. I hate how I wasn't able to confess my feelings to you, Shizu, I was saying to myself. Damn it, in the end I couldn't tell her how I feel or know how she really feels about me, I said to myself. Arg, I feel so cold right now, I thought. Then I started hearing voices. Open double angle bracket confirmed, giving individual cold resistance. Now I feel so hot, arg, I was thinking. Then I heard the voice again. It sounded like a robot with a hint of feminine in it. Open double angle bracket confirmed, giving individual heat resistance. Open double angle bracket combining both heat and cold resistance. Successful thermal fluctuation. Accuracy. Keep hearing the voice say. Arg, my body hurts so much, I thought. Open double angle bracket confirmed pain resistance. Accurate. I heard the voice again. What is that voice? I start to wonder. Argg, I hate my body, it hurts so much and the blood keeps leaking out, I thought. Open double angle bracket confirmed, giving individual a new body. Successful. Begin transfer of soul to new body, I heard the voice said. Then suddenly I felt like my whole body started getting transported. I felt like I was slowly floating through an empty space but can feel the light through me. After a while I noticed that I couldn't see anything, nor can I feel, I can only hear. Then suddenly a voice appeared in my head. It said, Supreme One, I've been awaiting your arrival. The voice said. He had a very deep voice but at the same time sounded humble. What? Who are you? I can't see anything, I said in my mind. I am the Star King Veldanava and I want you to be my successor, he declared, making me confused. What do you mean? I don't know anything. Didn't I die by getting hit by a car? I said, sounding very confused. Oh, you did, and then you got reincarnated here in another world, he said, trying to explain to me. I see, Sir Veldanava, can you explain a bit more? Also, what do you mean successor? And why me? I asked. You see, I have already died and I am only a spirit looking for my successor, and I picked you after watching you. I am sure you can do what I never could, and that's to bring world peace, he said, sounding a bit depressed. I see, but isn't achieving world peace impossible? I asked. Don't worry, Supreme One, it is not impossible. With the power I am gonna give you and with the right way and guidance you can, he said with a determined voice. Okay, then I accept and thank you for picking me, I replied. Ha 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 ha, don't worry about it, I will now give you the knowledge you will need as well as all my powers. This was your final command to me, my king, he said, saying the last part in a low voice. What? Wait, what, huh? I was confused, but then a few seconds later I felt the light hitting me and I saw lights in my minds. Then I started hearing the rocks rumbling. Then he said, I've made you into a true dragon, so please introduce yourself as the Void Dragon, the oldest and strongest true dragon, to avoid suspicion. You will understand soon, he said, which kept on confusing me. As my final request, please take care of my family. Thank you, he said, sounding very sad to leave his family behind. And as a final gift I will give you a skill called Wisdom. Lord Raphael, she shall be your guide, he said. Don't worry, I'll give Raphael the name seal to you'll just have to wait. Thanks. Thanks for everything, Veldanava, I promise to take care of your family, I said with a determined voice. Thank you, Satoru-kun, I leave everything to you then, my Supreme One, he said as he slowly faded away. Wait, why did he keep on calling me Supreme One? I am just gonna ignore it, I said to myself. Open double angle bracket. Hello, I am Wisdom. Lord Raphael and Veldanava have given me all the knowledge in this world as well as calculation, speed, analytic and more. Also your title is now Void Dragon, a voice said, sounding robotic but with the mix of a human girl. Ah, I see, thanks Raphael, can you give me the basic knowledge of this world? He asked her. Then she started explaining everything to me, at least the basic things about naming and more. After a few hours explaining it, she finished. Ah, I see, now I get it. Now so can I get a human form? I don't think I like being a slime, I said. Open double angle bracket. For master, making a human form is nothing, so master, how do you want your human form to look like? She asked. I no, make my human form look like Harry said. Then I showed Raphael a memory of Shizu. Open double angle bracket. Affirmative, making human form completed. Also a cured dragon form and dragonoid form, she said, sounding proudly. Wait Raphael, how do I have dragon and dragonoid forms? I asked her. Open double angle bracket. Well master, when Veldanava gave you his powers he also evolved you to a true dragon, the strongest one at that, she explained. Ah, I see, I do remember him telling me that. Well okay then, please activate my human form, he said. Open double angle bracket. Human form activated. Also master, I forgot to tell you, but I am suppressing your aura to make it look like you're a human, she said. Alright, thanks Raphael. Also please create a clone of myself, I want to see what I look like, I said. Then a black mist appeared in front of me. And a few moments later a figure of Shizue appeared. It was a clone of me. All I could say was, beautiful. I had golden eyes that looked like it can see through anything, also with silver platinum blue hair and pale white skin. I was wearing a divine jet black clothes with gold in it. It was a sleeveless shirt and cloth wrapped around my wrist up to my elbow and wearing a black and gold sport pants below. I look exactly like you, Shizu. I hope I can see you again, Shizu. I said. Then I started collecting hippocute herbs as well as magic ore because Raphael said it was useful to me. After traveling for a while I ran into a giant dragon. His scales gleam like black steels, and are flexible and durable, like the scales of a fish. There was a rainbow color light surrounding said dragon. It seemed to be a seal keeping the dragon trapped inside. Veldora's paw. Kuahahahahaha. I am the Great Storm Dragon and I have been sealed here for 300 years and I totally don't feel lonely or anything at all because I am the Great Storm Dragon, the strongest. Now you might be wondering why someone like me is sealed inside this cave. Well, it all started 300 years ago when I accidentally burned down a village. Well, I just went down to see what they were up to, but when they saw me they attacked me, so to show my awesome power I showed my fire breath, but I accidentally ended up burning the whole village to the ground. I may have gotten just a little carried away. Oops. Then a hero appeared. Well, she was strong but she wouldn't have beaten me if I wasn't playing around, but I let down my guard and she sealed me here ever since, so that's why I am sealed here. What's this? I feel a presence of someone approaching. After 300 years finally someone's here to visit me, I thought, but suddenly I felt something else. Wait, that's a true dragon core. Wait, is it my sister's? Oh no, please no. Wait, no, it feels different, more like my older brother Veldanava, but also a little different. Back to Rimuru's paw. Hey Raphael, give me a quick info about this dragon and all of Veldanava's family also, to make it fast, just use thought communication, he ordered her. Then suddenly all the information went inside my head. Ah, I see, thanks Raphael, so he's already sensed me, who, he said to myself. Hey Storm Dragon Veldora, how have you been? I asked. You're not a human, are you? I can feel a dragon core inside you, and what's more, it feels like my older brother Veldanava, so explain please, Veldora said. I am the oldest true dragon, the older brother of Veldanava the void dragon, but you see I have now name only title, I said, lying about it. Ah, I see, well then Kuahahaha, let me name you and you shall give me a family name, he said. Alright, that sounds good to me, I said. How about Rimuru? Yes, your name shall be Rimuru, he said. And you, since you're the storm dragon Veldora, I'll give you the name Tempest, I said. Then suddenly we established a soul corridor and I also evolve, and so did he. Hey Veldora, I can free you from this prison, but can you stay in my imaginary space for a while please, I said. Ha 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 ha, as expected from my sworn brother, he can destroy this prison. Then I shall do as you say, he said. Then I used a skill named Devourer Azatoth to devour Veldora and placed him in my imaginary space. Now if you're wondering why I did that, it's because I am following the plan Raphael gave me. Hey Veldora here, so you don't get bored. I then gave him a bunch of mangas so he doesn't get bored. I see, these sure are interesting as expected from my sworn brother, he said. Then I stayed in the cave for a while to get used to my new self. Raphael told me I am the strongest being to exist right now, so I shouldn't worry, but better safe than sorry. I could also feel my personality change, but I ignored it. After a few days it was time for me to leave the cave.